Hey guys, it is Thursday, so we're going to do a Meet the Collection. This is not a Borneo that I produced, but it's one that I have in my collection. Um, this girl was produced by Jason Chapman, and I think at that time Rob Christian was working with him as well. I know Rob has siblings to this girl. I have another sibling to her as well, and she is from Jason's Skunk line stuff. And she's a pretty cool girl. She's a snake that I don't really handle a whole lot. Obviously, you can see it doesn't affect her temperament or anything like that. But yeah, I just don't really do much with her. I haven't bred her yet. She's a little small. She has the age. I'm kind of sizing her and her sister up this year and just deciding what I'm going to do with them ultimately, because I haven't really thought about it yet. And I don't know what I want to do. I have a couple of things in mind. I don't have a male from skunk line lineage, so I won't be able to put anything direct from that. And I believe this girl as well had something to do with super stripe in her line, if I'm not mistaken too. I don't remember exactly what Jason did with these. I know Josh Ortiz bought a lot of the skunk line stuff, and he still produces it. So I know last time I had been down to his place, he had babies. I don't know if he did anything with it this year or not. I haven't noticed yet. But I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do with her. I believe she was like a late 2015, if I'm not mistaken. So like I said, she's got plenty of age. But I just moved her into an adult enclosure, and it's kind of time to let her fly now and get ready. And we'll see what happens maybe this winter. If I pick a male that I think is suitable, I'll start playing around and see what we can do with this and see what she produces. She's a great eater, easy keeper. She's not a real messy snake. Doesn't really cause me any grief whatsoever. I love the patterning and stuff. I think these guys are really, really cool. They have almost like what makes me want to say ocelot, but not really at the same time. Just an interesting animal. She's got the nice dorsal stripe going on. It's hard to kind of manipulate them the way you want to, and then have her still think that she's free to move however she wants. But yeah, I really like those sides. Sides on snakes are one of those things that I'm just drawn to. And you can't really see in this lighting, but they have almost this like ghost look to them. It's almost like this greenish, like ghostly, almost like an ultra. It's really hard to describe. It's just this weird color. I have a couple of pictures that I got out on the right lighting one day where you can kind of see it a little bit in a picture, but it's much easier to see in person. Apparently she's gonna head out the window here. I don't know where she's going. I don't think she knows where she's going. But yeah, so if you guys have seen males in my collection that you think would be interesting with her, I'd love to hear what you think about that. I've kind of wanted to stay away from ocelot or sideswipe just because I want to see what the skunk does without that stuff interfering. So that's why I'm not really sure. I do have the orange head male I'll probably put to her sister. Her sister's very different looking from her, even though they're clutch mates, which happens often with Borneos. I'll get her on the channel at some point. But the orange head male that I haven't shown you yet, he will probably go to her. So it's just a matter of figuring out what I want to do with this one. I have this really cool Philly Herp line stripe male that I might end up putting to her. You know, he's just genetic stripe. I don't think there's anything else going on in his lineage that I'm aware of. He's a really cool looking genetic stripe. But I think he'd probably be as far removed from anything that's in this snake other than just the genetic stripe stuff to try to see, you know, what exactly I can do with it. You know, you see she's just really cool with the blacks and the browns and the yellows and you know, the white down there, just lots of cool stuff. Hi. She's got some nice pinks near her head, which are really hard to see. You might be able to see them a little bit there. But yeah, she's very interesting animal. And like I said, I don't handle her. I don't really take her out recreationally ever. You know, once every couple of years, I might sneak her outside for some pictures. And then obviously stuff like this. Well, you're running into me. She wants to go up there. I'll let her go up there for now. But yeah, so you can see, even though I don't handle her like that, and I just move her to clean and whatnot, there's no defensive behavior. She's comfortable with me. She knows the routine around here. Nothing's really surprising her. So tell me what you guys think of her. I'm going to cut this short. I don't know her exact hatch date. I actually didn't get her directly through Jason. A friend of mine had picked up some of this clutch, and that's where I saw them, and I decided that I wanted this pair of girls here. I have picked up other stuff from Jason, though. Raiden is from Jason. I have a T-positive girl. You haven't seen the big T-positive girl, came from him. He didn't produce her, but she came from him. And then I don't know what else that you guys would have seen, but I've gotten a handful of snakes from him for sure. But these are ones that he produced that I'm really excited to work with. Oh, and my big female olive python, he produced her as well back in 2011. I didn't get her directly through him either. I got her from Brandon, but Jason is the one that produced her. So say goodbye to that super cool pattern there. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday or Sunday with a video, all depending on what I want to do. If something strikes me for Saturday, I'll shoot one and do that. Also this Saturday, I'm going to be doing the Reptile Gumbo podcast with April and James there. So that'll be a new experience for me. I did the podcast with Joe and Melissa, but that one I was at their house for. This one will be, you know, over the phone, which is a different experience from what I've heard. I'm not a big person of talking on the phone, so it'll be different experience for me all the way around. But yeah, you guys can check that out on podcast platforms. And I think they have a Facebook page by the same name as well. So we will see you guys. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Until I see you again.